vowel plus vowel.
1. Go on.
2. How old?
3. Too awful.
4. You ought.
5. No other.
6. My answer.
7. High up.
8. Stay over.
9. Boy is.
10. Say it.
11. They only.
12. She often. Consonant plus consonant.
1. Take care.
2. Next to.
3. Bad dog.
4. Nut tree.
5. Big game.
6. Can't talk.
7. Control lever.
8. Bus station.
9. Half full.
10. Both things.
11. Fresh shellfish.
12. Come, Mother.
Consonant plus vowel.
1. Come on.
2. Beat it.
3. End up.
4. Miss out.
5. Hideout.
6. Keep it.
7. Heel open.
8. If I.
9. Fill out.
10. Not at all.
11. On.
12. Cut it out.
Noun intonation. 1. Dogs eat bones. 2. Mike likes bikes. 3. Elsa wants a book. 4. Adam plays pool. 5. Bobby needs some money. 6. Susie combs her hair. 7. John lives in France. 8. Nellie teaches French. 9. Ben writes articles. 10. Keys open locks. 11. Jerry makes music. 12. Jean sells some apples. 13. Carol paints the car. 14. Bill and I fix the bikes. 15. Ann and Ed call the kids. 16. The kids like the candy. 17. The girls have a choice. 18. The boys need some help. One. Bob sees Betty. He sees her. 2. Betty knows Bob. She knows him. 3. Ann and Ed call the kids. They call 'em. 4. Jan sells some apples. She sells some. 5. Jean sells cars. She sells 'em. 6. Bill and I fix the bikes. We fix 'em. 7. Carl hears Bob and me. He hears us. 8. Dogs eat bones. They eat 'em. 9. The girls have a choice. They have one. 10. The kids like the candy. They like it. 11. The boys need some help. They need something. 12. Ellen should call her sister. She should call someone. 13. The murderer killed the plumber. He killed a man. 14. The tourists went shopping. They bought stuff.
Listen to the conversations. Is each person greeting someone or ending a conversation? 1,
Oh, hello, Bob. I haven't seen you in ages. How is everything with you these days?
2,
It's been great seeing you again. Gee, look at the time. I've got to run. Talk to you later.
3,
How are you anyway? It's so nice to see you. What have you been doing lately?
4,
It's been really nice talking to you. Let's get together again soon, okay?
5,
Oh, hi. I've been thinking about you. I haven't seen you in such a long time. How's everything?
6,
Where have you been? It's been ages. How's it going with you?
7,
Listen, I hope to see you again soon. Let's have lunch sometime, okay?
8,
How have you been? And how's your family? It's so nice to see you again.
Conversation. Describing exercise. Listen and practice.
You're in great shape, Keith. Do you work out at a gym?
Yeah, I do. I guess I'm a real fitness freak.
So, how often do you work out?
Well, I do aerobics every day after work, and then I play racquetball.
Say, I like racquetball too.
Oh, do you want to play sometime?
How well do you play?
Pretty well, I guess.
Well, all right. But I'm not very good.
No problem, Rod. I won't play too hard.
Conversation. Describing routines. Listen and practice.
You're really fit, Paul. Do you exercise very much?
Well, I almost always get up very early, and I lift weights for an hour.
You're kidding.
No, and then I often go rollerblading.
Wow. How often do you exercise like that?
About 5 times a week. What about you?
Oh, I hardly ever exercise. I usually just watch TV in my free time. I guess I'm a real couch potato.
Conversation. Talking about plans. Listen and practice.
Say, Anna, what are you doing tonight? Would you like to go out?
Oh, sorry, I can't. I'm going to work late tonight. I have to finish this report.
Well, how about tomorrow night? Are you doing anything then?
No, I'm not. What are you planning to do?
I'm going to see a musical. Would you like to come?
Sure, I'd love to. But let me pay for the tickets this time. It's my turn.
All right, thanks.
Listen to the rest of the conversation. 1. What musical are they going to see? 2. What are they doing before the musical? 3. Where are they going to meet? 4. What time are they meeting?
So, what musical are we going to see?
It's called Cats.
Oh, sure, Cats. I've heard a lot about it. When does it start?
It starts at 8. Maybe we can have a pizza before the show.
Okay, great.
Should I pick you up at your house?
Well, I'll be in the city tomorrow afternoon, so let's meet near the theater.
Okay. Do you want to meet in front of the Pizza Palace on State Street at 6:45?
6:45 at the Pizza Palace? Great.
One. Do you have any plans for Friday? 2.
What's your schedule like tomorrow?
3. What nights are you free this week? 4.
I'm free this Saturday evening.
5.
You have a dentist's appointment at 10 o'clock.
6.
Our Friday class has been canceled.
Listen again and check your answers. 1,
Do you have any plans for Friday?
No, not really.
2,
What's your schedule like tomorrow?
Pretty full. 3, What nights are you free this week?
Tuesday and Thursday.
4,
I'm free this Saturday evening.
Great. Let's go see a movie.
5,
You have a dentist's appointment at 10 o'clock.
Oh, I forgot.
6.
Our Friday class has been canceled.
Oh, really? Why? One,
Let's go out for dinner tonight.
2. Would you like to see a movie on Saturday? 3,
I've got 2 tickets for the Fillmore Jazz Festival.
4. Where do you want to go dancing? 5,
How about going to the new play at the Ensemble Theater?
6. Why don't we go to a baseball game? Listen again and check your answers. 1,
Let's go out for dinner tonight.
Okay. How about having seafood? 2. Would you like to see a movie on Saturday?
Yeah, sounds good.
3.
I've got 2 tickets for the Fillmore Jazz Festival.
That's great. When is it? 4. Where do you want to go dancing?
How about Sharky's?
5.
How about going to the new play at the Ensemble Theater?
Oh, I've seen it. 6. Why don't we go to a baseball game?
I'd rather go to the art gallery.
One. Can you play tennis? 2.
She's on the national volleyball team.
3.
How often do you go to the gym?
4.
Do you play golf?
5. Are you a good tennis player? 6.
I think soccer's really great.
Listen again and check your answers. 1. Can you play tennis?
Yes, I can.
2.
She's on the national volleyball team.
Really? That's great.
3.
How often do you go to the gym?
Hardly ever.
4.
Do you play golf?
No, I don't know how. 5. Are you a good tennis player?
I'm not bad.
6.
I think soccer's really great.
Do you? I think it's boring.
People are talking about New Year's resolutions. What is each person going to do? Listen and circle the correct answer. 1.
What's your New Year's resolution, Lee?
I'm really going to get in shape this year. I'm going to exercise every day and lose 5 kilos. You watch.
2.
Have you made any New Year's resolutions?
Sure. I'm going to give up smoking.
Why don't you enroll in a program that helps people stop smoking?
That sounds like a great idea.
3.
What are you going to do for the new year?
Well, everyone tells me I look too thin. I need to put on a couple of kilos.
Why don't you join a gym and lift weights?
No time. I think I'll go back and live with my mom. She's the greatest cook.
4.
I'm getting a little fat in the stomach.
Yeah, I noticed.
Hey, come on. Anyway, I'm going to do something about it.
Are you taking up jogging?
No, but I'm going to start doing sit-ups every morning starting January 1st. Just like this. Watch. 1, 2.
What do the people do to improve their listening ability? 1.
Well, I have cable TV, so what I do is tape the English language news. Then I can listen to it as often as I want to and practice. Also, I like English movies, so I watch them as well.
2.
What I'd really like to do is travel to English-speaking countries and use English there, but I can't afford it. So I go to an English-speaking club and chat with the English speakers there. It's a great way to meet people.
3.
You know, there are lots of really cool sites on the internet where you can download English songs. Then I can practice the songs at home. It really helps when I go to karaoke.
4.
My class is great, but I find I need to practice outside of class. So what I do is use English listening sites on the web. I really like the sites where you can record your own voice and listen to yourself.
Conversation. The weekend. Listen and practice.
So, what did you do this weekend, Kate?
Oh, Diane and I went for a drive in the country on Saturday.
That sounds nice. Where did you go?
We drove to the lake and had a picnic. We had a great time. How about you? Did you do anything special?
Not really. I just worked on my car all day.
That old thing? Why don't you just buy a new one?
But then, what would I do every weekend?
Hi, Susan. How was your vacation?
It was okay. I worked most of the time.
So did I. I didn't have money for a real vacation.
Neither did I. But I spent one weekend at the beach.
Really? So did I. Where did you stay?
I stayed at a beach resort called The Breezes.
No way. So did I.
When were you there?
In August.
Hey, so was I. Why don't we go there together next year?
Great. I can't wait.
Neither can I. Eddie, you're a really great singer.
Thank you.
Do you sing a lot?
Not anymore. I used to when I was younger.
Really?
Yeah, I used to be in the school choir.
Really? Was it good?
Good? It was excellent. We used to win competitions.
So, why did you stop singing?
I don't know. I guess I wanted to try different things.
Well, I think you should start again. You're very good.
I used to wake up in the morning, look out of my window and watch the falling rain. I used to go into the kitchen, drink a cup of coffee and go to work again. That's how I used to be, but now it isn't me. I used to be like that, but now I'm free. I used to take the bus into town, watch the people all around, everyone looked the same. I used to Work from 8 to 5:15, stare at numbers on the screen, and go back home again. That's how I used to be, but now it isn't me. I used to be like that, but now I'm free. I used to talk to people every day, Monday through Friday. Life was really fine. I gave it up, and now I don't know what to do. I miss the people that I knew. I'm miserable all the time. Now I stay at home. I spend all my time alone. I have to find something new to do, because I don't want to stay at home. I don't want to be alone. I have to find something new to do.
So, Min-hee, you're thinking about studying English in the United States?
Yes, I just have to decide which city to choose. My school has exchange programs with schools in San Francisco, Salt Lake City, and Boston.
Really? Well, I'm from Boston, and I've visited the other two. I think I can help.
Thanks, Evan. I've never been to any of them.
Okay. First of all, do you know much about the schools?
Yes, there's a lot of information on the schools. They seem about the same. The problem is, I don't know much about the cities.
Well, let me describe them for you. Let's see. San Francisco is really beautiful. It's also a very exciting place to live. There's definitely a lot to see and do there, but...
What is it?
Unfortunately, it's also pretty expensive.
How about Salt Lake City?
Salt Lake City is quiet. It's a very modern city and very clean, but it's not really very exciting.
And Boston?
Boston's a very interesting place. There's a lot of history connected with it, but it's also pretty modern. It's an exciting place to live, too.
Sounds like it's going to be a tough decision.
Conversation. Describing neighborhoods. Listen and practice.
Where do you live, Kim?
I live in an apartment downtown.
Oh, that's convenient. But how much crime is there?
Not much, but there is a lot of traffic. I can't stand the noise sometimes. Where do you live?
I have a house in the suburbs.
Oh, I bet it's really quiet. But is there much to do there?
No, not much. In fact, nothing ever really happens. That's the trouble.
Hey, let's trade places one weekend.
Okay, great idea.
What's your name? Can't you do it? Actually. Don't you like it? Wouldn't you? Haven't you? No, not yet. I'll let you know. Can I get you a drink? We thought you weren't coming. I'll bet you $10 he forgot. Is that your final answer? Natural. Perpetual. Virtual. Did you see it? How'd you like it? Could you tell? Where'd you send your check? What'd your family think? Did you find your keys? We followed your instructions. Congratulations. Education. Individual. Graduation. Gradual. Yes, you are. Insurance. Bless you. Press your hands together. Can you dress yourself? You can pass your exams this year. I'll try to guess your age. Let him gas your car for you. How's your family? How was your trip? Who's your friend? Where's your mom? When's your birthday? She says you're okay. Who does your hair? Casual, visual, usual, version, vision.
Listen to Joyce and Nick talk about their hometowns. What do they say? Check the correct boxes. 1.
So tell me about your hometown, Joyce.
Well, it's a really small town.
What's it like there?
Oh, I think it's a very boring place.
Really? Why?
Well, there's nothing to do. No good restaurants, no nightlife of any kind.
Oh, that's too bad. But small towns are pretty inexpensive to live in.
Well, yeah, it is fairly cheap, and lots of people love it there because it's very pretty.
Yeah?
Uh-huh. It has great scenery, lots of mountains and rivers, lakes, trees.
Well, I don't know, Joyce. It sounds like a lovely place.
Well, yeah, if you like to go hiking in the summer and skiing in the winter. But, you know, I'm not the outdoors type. I'm a real city person.
2.
Do you come from a big city, Nick?
Yeah, I do. It's pretty big.
So there's a lot to do there?
Oh, sure. It's a really fun place. It has some fantastic art museums and wonderful theaters and terrific restaurants of all kinds.
Oh, really? How are the prices? Is it expensive?
I guess so. Food costs a lot, both in the supermarket and in restaurants. And apartments, the rents are pretty high.
And what's it like there? What does it look like?
Well, it's very clean, and it's really pretty, too. There are lots of parks and trees right in the center of the city.
Have you ever climbed a mountain? Have you ever flown a plane? Have you ever crossed the desert on a train? Have you ever seen a rainbow? Have you seen the midnight sun? Tell me all the things that you have done. Well, I've climbed a mountain and I've traveled on a train, but I've never crossed the desert and I've never flown a plane. Have you been to San Francisco? Have you ever been to LA? Have you ever been to the USA? Have you seen the Rocky Mountains? Have you ridden a Greyhound bus? Tell me all the things that you have done. I've never been to San Francisco. I've never been to the USA. I've never seen the Rocky Mountains. I want to do that one day, because I've been to a lot of places. I've seen a lot of things too, and there are so many things I want to do. Yes, I've been to a lot of places. I've seen a lot of things too, and there are so many things I want to do. And there are so many things I want to do. And there are so many things I want to do.
Have you read this article called Things to Do Before You're 30?
No, I haven't. What's it about?
It's a list of fun things to try. For instance, have you ever ridden a motorcycle?
No, I haven't.
Neither have I. The next question is, have you ever driven a race car?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Question 3. Have you ever gone skydiving?
No, I haven't. I've never done anything.
That's not true. You've done a lot of things. They're just not on this list.
By the way, have you ever tried vacuuming?
No, I haven't.
Well, do you want to start now? I'm really busy.
Listen to interviews with 3 athletes. Complete the chart. 1.
Hello, and welcome to Extreme Adventures. I'm your host, Jason Harris, and with me in the studio, I have 3 extreme athletes. First of all, please welcome Barbara Murray to the show. Tell the people something about yourself.
Well, I'm from Fresno, California, and I'm the state hang gliding champion.
Congratulations! So, how does someone become a hang gliding champion?
Well, you can go a long distance, go very high, or stay in the air for a long time. I hold the record for distance.
Tell me, Barbara, have you ever had a hang gliding accident?
No, I haven't. It's a dangerous sport, but so far I've been pretty lucky. I've never been injured.
Well, Barbara, we wish you more luck in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, Barbara Murray.
2.
And now, please welcome Victor Braves from Canada. Victor, tell us about yourself.
Well, as you said, I'm Canadian. I'm 23 years old, and I'm the North American freestyle skiing champion.
So, what is freestyle skiing exactly?
Well, it's like normal skiing, but it involves tricks, so it's a bit more dangerous. For example, you get a higher score for doing flips and stuff like that.
And have you ever had an accident?
Yes, I crashed into a tree once.
Oh no, were you hurt?
Yeah, I broke my arm and my leg. I was in the hospital for a couple of weeks.
Well, best of luck in the future, Victor. Ladies and gentlemen, Victor Braves.
3.
And finally, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome triathlete Lucy Tung. Tell the audience something about yourself.
Well, I'm 34 years old. I'm from Beijing, and I'm the National Women's Triathlon Champion.
When did you win the title?
Just last week.
Congratulations! Can you tell us how a triathlon works?
Sure. A triathlon has 3 parts to it: swimming, cycling, and running.
And have you ever had an accident?
Yes, I have, but only one.
What happened?
I fell off my bike and broke my hand.
Terrible. Well, good luck with your next race. Ladies and gentlemen, Lucy Tung.
Listen to Clarice and Carl talk about interesting things they've done recently.
So, Clarice, what have you been up to lately?
Oh, well, I tried a new restaurant last week, the Classical Cafe. Have you ever been there?
No, I haven't. What's it like?
It's wonderful. The food is great and the prices are reasonable. But the most interesting thing is the waiters. They sing.
The waiters sing? You're kidding.
No, they're really terrific.
I've got to go there.
Yeah, you should, Carl. And what about you? Have you done anything interesting lately?
Oh, well, I went mountain climbing last month.
Really? I've never done that.
Well, I was in Switzerland.
You went mountain climbing in Switzerland?
Yeah, it was really exciting. Of course it was dangerous, but I enjoyed it a lot.
Wow, I'm impressed.
Hi, Sarah. What's wrong? You look terrible.
Oh, hi, Mark. I feel terrible.
What's the problem?
Well, I have a headache and sore throat, and I've been sneezing all morning.
I'm sorry to hear that. Do you have a fever?
A slight one, I think.
Well, have you been vomiting?
No.
Oh, well, that's something at least. You probably haven't got the flu.
No. When you have the flu, you feel dizzy, and I don't feel dizzy.
It's probably just a cold. Why don't you take the rest of the day off? Go and ask the boss. We can manage without you. Just go home and rest.
You sure? I think that's a good idea.
Hi, Craig. How are you?
Not so good. I have a terrible cold.
Really? That's too bad. You should be at home in bed. It's really important to get a lot of rest.
Yeah, you're right.
And have you taken anything for it?
No, I haven't.
Well, it's helpful to chop up some garlic and cook it in chicken stock. Then drink a cup every half hour. It really works.
Ugh.
That cold sounds pretty bad, Craig.
Yeah, it is. Don't get too close.
Well, you know, it's important to drink a lot of liquids. I've got some herbal tea. Let me make you a cup.
Gee, that's nice of you. What kind of herbal tea is it?
I think it's ginseng.
Oh, okay. That sounds good.
How's that cold, Craig?
Not so good. I've still got it.
Oh, too bad. Well, listen, it's a good idea to take some cold medicine. And you should go home and take a long, hot bath.
You're right. Maybe I should. Thanks for the advice.
So, where are you from, Tanya?
I'm from Brazil.
Really? I've always wanted to go there.
That's nice to hear. Any reason?
I really want to see the Amazon. Have you been there?
Of course. It's one of the most interesting places to go.
What's it like?
It's amazing. I think it's the most beautiful rainforest in the world.
Well, I want to go there someday.
You're going to love it.
What do you do to relax? 1.
What causes you the most stress?
2. Would you say you're a healthy person? 3.
How do you unwind?
4.
I like to relax by listening to music.
5.
How healthy are you?
6.
What sort of lifestyle do you have?
Listen again and check your answers. 1.
What causes you the most stress?
I guess school does.
2. Would you say you're a healthy person?
I suppose so.
3.
How do you unwind?
By watching movies. 4. I like to relax by listening to music.
So do I.
5.
How healthy are you?
Quite healthy.
6. What sort of lifestyle do you have?
Pretty healthy, I'd say.
Where does it hurt? 1.
Have you been coughing or sneezing?
2.
Does it hurt here?
3. What's the problem? 4.
Did you hurt your arm?
5.
Are you taking any medication?
6.
I've been coughing all week.
Listen again and check your answers. 1.
Have you been coughing or sneezing?
I've been coughing.
2.
Does it hurt here?
Yes, the pain is terrible. 3. What's the problem?
I have a bad cough.
4.
Did you hurt your arm?
No, my hand.
5.
Are you taking any medication?
Yes, twice a day.
6.
I've been coughing all week.
I'm sorry to hear that. Where in the world is it? 1.
Where is Mount Fuji?
2.
What's the smallest continent on Earth?
3.
Where is the Sahara Desert?
4.
Where is the largest rainforest in the world?
5.
Which is the world's largest ocean?
6.
Which country has more than 7,000 islands?
Listen again and check your answers. 1.
Where is Mount Fuji?
Japan.
2.
What's the smallest continent on Earth?
Australia.
3.
Where is the Sahara Desert?
North Africa.
4.
Where is the largest rainforest in the world?
Brazil.
5.
Which is the world's largest ocean?
The Pacific Ocean.
6.
Which country has more than 7,000 islands?
The Philippines.
Cindy is answering a magazine survey with her boyfriend Kevin. Read the survey, listen, and circle Kevin's answers.
Hey, Kevin, why don't you take this personality survey? It'll tell you what kind of person you are.
I'm the kind of person who doesn't like personality surveys.
Oh, come on, Kevin. I'll read it to you.
All right, go ahead.
Question 1 says, do you think of yourself as lazy or hardworking? I can probably answer that one for you.
Okay, I know I'm lazy. I don't like to work too hard, especially around the house.
You're right about that. Next question. Are you more frequently patient or impatient?
I'd say I'm patient, especially when I have to wait for you.
That's true. I guess I don't have to ask the next question. I already know you're fun-loving.
Let me see that. Is that question 3? Yeah, I'd say that's correct. I love dancing. A good party.
And the answer to the next one is stubborn.
What? I'm a very flexible person. I always listen to your suggestions.
I don't think so, but let's go to the next question. Well, you're definitely not talkative.
That's true. It's because I'm so shy.
That's the next question. In most situations, are you shy or outgoing?
Definitely shy. I'm not too comfortable meeting new people.
I don't think that's true, but I'll circle it. Let me see.
Question 7 asks if you're an organized person.
No. My desk at work is always a mess.
I'm glad you're honest about that. Finally, do you consider yourself creative or unimaginative?
I wouldn't say creative. I'm not very good at writing or painting, that sort of thing.
I think you're creative, but if you don't think so, I'll put down unimaginative.
Conversation. Catching up. Listen and practice.
Diane Grant? I haven't seen you for ages.
Brian, how have you been?
Pretty good. Say, you've really changed.
Oh, well, I've lost some weight, and my hair is longer than before.
Well, you look great. How are you?
I'm doing really well. I got married about 3 years ago. I have 2 kids now.
That's terrific.
And how about you, Brian? What have you been up to?
Well, I moved away to San Francisco. I'm just back here on some business today.
Oh, you have a new job?
Yes, I work for a travel agency now.
Really? How do you like it?
The work is wonderful, and my salary is much better than before.
That's great. You look different, too.
Well, I've grown a mustache.
That's what it is. It looks good on you.
Thanks, Diane. You always were generous with the compliments.
What's that noise?
I'm watching a horror movie.
Oh, I can't stand those movies.
Why? They're fun, and they're really exciting.
I disagree. I think they're terrible.
So, what kinds of movies do you like?
Well, I'm not really a movie fan. I prefer listening to music.
What kind of music?
I love classical music. I think it's very relaxing.
I don't. I think it's boring.
Listen to people talking about what they think is fun. Complete the chart. 1,
Hi, my name is Karen, and I'm a law student in Chicago. I have to study long hours, and I'm exhausted most of the time. My idea of fun is staying home and watching DVDs. My favorite at the moment is an animated movie called Cars. It's very creative and funny, and the animation is amazing.
2,
Hi, I'm Paul, and I go to business school in New York. The program is really hard, so I need to take a break sometimes. On weeknights, I usually go online because it makes me feel relaxed. I have friends all over the world. Chatting to them online is really interesting, especially when I'm talking to people in Asia and Europe at the same time.
3,
My name is Emmy, and I live in Taipei. I'm an actress, and my work is very challenging. I usually get home late at night, and I'm tired, but I don't feel like going to bed. So what do? I really like to listen to my favorite CD. The songs are so peaceful and calming. 1 minute I can't sleep, and the next thing I know is time to get up for work.
TV game show. 3 people are playing a TV game show. Listen to each question and check the correct answer.
Our contestants this evening are Jack, Susan, and Jonathan. And now, contestants, let's get right to our first question. Question number 1. Which is the oldest? The Statue of Liberty, the Eiffel Tower, or the Empire State Building? Jack?
The Statue of Liberty is the oldest. They built it in 1886. They didn't build the Eiffel Tower until 1889, and the Empire State Building until 1931.
That's correct. Question number 2. Is a Concorde airplane bigger than a 747 or DC-10 airplane? Susan.
No, a 747 is the biggest. It carries up to 500 people. The Concorde only carries about 100 passengers and a DC-10 about 300 people.
That's right. Question number 3. Which is the heaviest? A pound of gold, a pound of butter, or a pound of feathers? Jonathan.
They all weigh the same.
Yes. Question number 4. Which country is the largest? The U.S., China, or Canada? Nobody knows? Does anybody want to guess? Jack.
China is the largest.
No, sorry.
Oh, shoot.
Jonathan.
Canada is the largest.
Correct. Question number 5. Which is the biggest city? Moscow, New York, or Shanghai? Susan?
New York is the biggest. It has over 14 million people. Shanghai has about 13 million, and Moscow has about 10.
Correct. Question number 6. Which is the smallest? Australia, Argentina, or Brazil? Susan?
Argentina is the smallest.
That's right. Okay, contestants, the winner is...
Hi, honey. What are you doing?
I'm just looking at this magazine survey. It's all about people you know, their personal qualities and stuff.
Like what?
Like, who's the funniest person you know?
And what did you put?
My sister Debbie.
Okay. What else?
Who's the most energetic?
And?
I put my boss, Mr. McNeil.
That's about all you could say about him.
Come on, Simon. I like my boss.
What did you put for this one, Sharon? The most creative?
My cousin Sally, the artist.
Yeah, I think her stuff is pretty cool.
And for most interesting, I put, well, you can guess.
Who?
Well, my husband, of course.
Oh, Sharon, don't you know anyone more interesting than me?